students, I welcome you all to our brilliant channel Maths Nation. Dear students, if you have not subscribed Maths Nation, kindly subscribe it now. I promise to complete your syllabus. Would like to solve all your queries which you may kindly drop in the comment box. So dear students, in my last session we have discussed about quadratic equations. To solve quadratic equations by using Sridharacharya formula, today we continue with this. The general form of a quadratic equation is Px. General form of a quadratic equation is Px is equal to ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now the nature of the roots depends upon this is the quadratic equations where a is the coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x and c is the constant. Here the nature of the roots, in my last class I have discussed you with the Sridharacharya formula. Here the nature of the roots of the quadratic equations, nature of the roots of the quadratic equation depends upon the value of the d. Depends upon d. What is d? d is equal to b square minus 4ac. And please recall, and in the quadratic equations we get two roots. Let one be alpha, another be beta. Then the nature of the roots which we get from a equation depends upon the value of the d. d is equal to b square minus 4ac. When d is equal to 0, that implies alpha is equal to beta. Because you recall the Sridharacharya formula, x is roots of the quadratic equation, x is equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Then here alpha is equal to minus b plus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Beta is equal to minus b square minus 4ac square root upon 2a. Here if the value of, this is the formula, Sridharacharya formula, find out the roots of the quadratic equations. When b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, when d is equal to 0 means this factor is equal to 0, then here alpha is equal to beta. Alpha is equal to beta, which equal to minus b by 2a. Alpha is equal to beta, which equal to b by minus b by 2a. Then if d is greater than 0, if d is greater than 0, this means d is a positive number, then we get two distinct roots of real roots. Two distinct real roots. If d is greater than 0, then we get two distinct real roots. Two distinct real roots. Then when d is less than 0 means d is a negative number, then we get two distinct imaginary roots. Because d is less than 0 means d is a negative number, then you know we cannot find out square root of a negative number. Square root of a negative number is not a real number. Then we get two distinct roots where they are not real number. Alpha and beta are not real numbers. Then next when d is equal to 0, then we get from the conclusion that when d is equal to 0, then we get alpha is equal to beta, which equal to minus b by 2a. Then when t is greater than 0, the summary says alpha and beta are two distinct real roots. Then third, when d is less than 0, then alpha and beta are not real numbers, are not real roots of the quadratic equation, of the given quadratic equations. Let us solve. Here solve examples. I have already told you students, please practice more and more questions, then can you solve any questions which will be asked in your exam paper. Please practice variety of questions. Find the values of k. Maths needs practice. Try to always practice more questions and you may ask your doubt in my comment box. Here find the values of k for which the given equation has real and equal roots. For which the given equations have real and equal roots. In which conditions you get equal roots? When d is equal to 0, means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Equal roots. Then here the question is given 2x square minus 10x plus k is equal to 0. Here px is equal to 2x square minus 10x plus x is equal to 0. Then here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 10, c is equal to k. Then find out. Then as we have to find out that the given equation have real and equal roots. Equal roots means b square minus 4 means d is equal to 0, which means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Then here b square means minus 10 square minus 4 into 2 into k is equal to 0. This means 100 minus 8k is equal to 0. 8k is equal to 100. K is equal to 100 upon 8, which equal to 25 upon 2. For the value of k, 25 upon 2, here by solving these quadratic equations, we get real and equal roots of the equations. Then next another question. Here the another question said, the question is px is equal to 9x square plus 3kx plus 4 is equal to 0. Then here also solve the equations to find the value of k. Find the value of k such that the equation have real and equal roots. Here, in which conditions you get equal roots? In the conditions when d is equal to 0. D means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Here a equal to 9, b equal to 3k, c equal to 4. A is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x, c is the constant. Then here find out b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac means 3k square minus 4 into 9 into 4 is equal to 0. Then here 9k square minus 144 is equal to 0. Means 9k square is equal to 144. K square is equal to 144 upon 9, which is equal to 16. This means k is equal to plus or minus 4. For the value of k which equal to plus or minus 4, then we, by solving this, putting the value of k either plus 4 or minus 4, we get from these equations two real roots and equal roots. Two real and equal equal roots. Then next questions. I have already told you, please practice variety of questions. Here the question says here px is equal to x square plus k into 4x plus k minus 1 plus 2 is equal to 0. Then open the bracket, because you have to find out the value of a, b and c. What is a? A is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x, and c is the constant. Then here this is px. Then here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 4k, a equal to 1, b equal to 4k, c the constant is k square minus k plus 2 is equal to 0. As you have to get real and equal roots, here also real and equal roots. For equal roots, you know b square minus 4ac. For real roots, d is equal to b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Here b square minus 4ac means 4k whole square minus 4 into 1 into k square minus k plus 2 is equal to 0. Then here 16k square minus 4k square plus 4k minus 8 is equal to 0. Means 12k square plus 4k minus 8 is equal to 0. Taking 4 common, 3k square plus k minus 2 is equal to 0. Use the middle factor factorizations. In place of k, we can write 3k minus 2k minus 2 is equal to 0. Taking 3k common, this is k plus 1. Taking minus 2 common, this is also k plus 1 is equal to 0. Then you get k plus 1 into 3k minus 2 is equal to 0. Which means k is equal to minus 1 or 3k equal to 2, k equal to 2 by 3. By solving these equations, we get either k equal to minus 1 or 2 by 3. For the value of k is equal to minus 1 or 2 by 3, we solving these quadratic equations, we get two real and equal roots. Then next questions, another questions. Always try to practice variety of questions. Find the value of k for which the equation has real and equal roots. Here also find the value of k for which we get real and equal roots. Here px is equal to k minus 12x square plus 2 into k minus 12x plus 2 is equal to 0. Here also real and equal roots. Real and equal roots means d, which is equal to b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Here a equal to k minus 12 and b equal to 2 into k minus 12 and c equal to 2. Then you have to find out b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Then in place of b, we can write 2 into k minus 12 whole square minus 4 into k minus 12 into 2 is equal to 0. Then here taking 4 into k minus 12 whole square minus 8 into k minus 12 whole square is equal to 0. Taking 4 into k minus 12 common, here k minus 12 is left and here minus 2 is equal to 0. This means k minus 12 into k minus 14 is equal to 0, which means k equal to either 12 or 14. For the value of k, either 12 or 14. When we put this value of k here, we get real and equal roots from the quadratic equations. Real and equal roots from the quadratic equations. Next questions. Here the question says, so that the equation px is equal to x square plus ax minus 4 is equal to 0 has real and distinct roots. Proof so that px has real and distinct roots. Real and distinct roots. Distinct roots. This means in which conditions we get real and distinct roots? When b is greater than 0. This means b square minus 4ac must be greater than 0. Here a equal to 1, b equal to a, c equal to minus 4. Then b square minus 4ac means a square minus 4 into 1 into minus 4, which equal to a square plus 16. Look at this. Here a square must be a positive number. When a is a real number, where a is a real number, here the condition is given a is a real number. A is a real number. A is a real number. When a is a real number. When a is a real number, this means a square is always greater than 0. Then a square, if a square is greater than 0, a square plus 15 must be greater than 0. Here a square plus 16 greater than 0 means d is greater than 0, which shows that the equation has d is greater than 0 means this shows that the equation has real and distinct roots. Real and distinct roots. So dear students, today this much. In my next session we will continue with this. Thank you. Happy learning.